بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. If you can hear me, please, you can type number 1. If you can hear me and see the slide as well clearly, please type number 1. Welcome to Faisal Harbi, Fatima Al-Harbi. What about others? Just Fatima Al-Harbi, she. Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, Umar. Thank you all for joining my class, and tonight we are going to talk about, or we will revise and remind you about the last unit. So please try to participate. This is like we will do more exercises. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and we ask Him to guide us to the right path. Tonight we will revise the previous unit. It's a revision for the whole unit, Mr. Umar. The whole unit. Do you remember what we talked about last week? What did we talk about? We talked about the past continuous and the past simple, and we talked about the rule of used to, and we did some exercises. You mean which? Rags to riches. Rags to riches, which is unit 2. And also we will try to answer some of the exercises. Okay, so we will talk about the grammar used to and be used to versus be used to, and the past simple and the past continuous, and we will try to answer some questions. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. This lesson has been prepared by Mr. Turki Al-Fifi, and I am Abdullah Al-Shahrani. First of all, we'll be able to remember what has been discussed before. Number 2, pupils make sure that knowledge saved completely, and also pupils can ask if they still have confusion. So feel free to ask. When you have something, just raise your hand. I'll be more than happy to try to help you. Welcome back, Mr. Faisal. Okay, now we start. First of all, complete these sentences with the past simple or the past progressive of the verbs in the brackets. So we have verbs in the brackets. We wanted to complete the sentences using the past simple and the past continuous. Who can read number 1 for us? We have now number 1, 2, 3, 4. Who can read number 1? Who volunteer? Okay, you just answer the questions, Isra, by saying was driving. Great, good job. Really good job. Thank you. Yes, good job, Isra. Umar, you want to read? Do you want to read number 1? Welcome to Umar Al-Qurashi. I hope. I mean this slide. Can you see this slide, Umar? Welcome to Umar Al-Qurashi. Brothers and sisters, can you see this slide and can you hear me clearly? Okay, great. Okay, Umar, who wants to read number 1? Isra just answered this question by saying, while I was driving to work, a traffic policeman. So here we can add was driving. In which tense? I will. Okay, so this is number 1, but I want you to complete. Who wants to read? I want you to read, please. Yes, Umar. Okay, I'm gonna give you the mic. You wanted to read, Umar? Faisal, you can't hear anything? Try to log off, then log in again. Maybe you can join the class. Maybe you have a problem with your mic or setting. Okay, I will let you read, Umar. Then I will give you the pen. Okay? Okay, Umar? Okay, now I give you the pen. While I was driving to work, a traffic policeman who can complete. I just gave you the pen, Umar, so you can write here. Sounds great, Faisal. Umar, just you can go to the left column, then you will go to the fourth one. There is a text, you just can. Okay, thank you, Umar. Thank you for your effort. So, while I was driving to work, a traffic policeman, what do you think we should add here? Welcome back, Ammar al-Qurashi. What can we add here? Stopped. Good job, Faisal Harbi. Thank you, Faisal. Yes, stopped. Good job. Yes, stopped. Here we have to write the word stopped. Let me try to minimize the size of the pen. Okay, because I not wear my seat belt. What about this one? Where? Okay, Umar. But here we have I. What do you think? What's the verb to be? I didn't wear. Okay, good. Good, Mr. Wasn't wearing, Isra. Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Great. Thank you, Isra Saeed. Good job. Thank you, Isra Saeed. Yes, I wasn't wearing. I wasn't wearing. Good job, Isra. You cannot hear me, Jumana. I think you have a problem. You try to log out, then come back again to the class. Okay, good job. What about number 2? Because here we just use while I was driving to work, a traffic policeman stopped me because I wasn't wearing, welcome back, Faisal Harbi, my seat belt. Number 2, when he, space. Good job, Umar. Good job, Isra, Jumana. Good job. Yes, great. Sounds good. Thank you all. Yes, when he was young, he, space, get up early every morning. Okay, Mr. Faisal. You mean getting? Okay, good try. What about others? Okay, thank you, Faisal. What do you think? Yes, Umar, if you want to read number 2, I'm going to give it to you now. You can read now. You can read, Umar.
When he was young, he space get up early every morning, and space wash his face and another space. Okay, I will stop here.
Okay, thank you, Umar. It's really appreciated. Thank you. When he was young, he get up early every morning. Alvara Isra was getting. Okay, good try. What is the past form of get? What is the past form of get? The verb got. Yes, good job. Good job, Umar, Isra. Yes, so got. Here we should write got. Up early every morning. Wash his face. How can I complete this one? Washing, okay, good try. But here we use the past symbol of wash. What? Washed, yes, Faisal. Good job, Faisal. Yes. Wash. Thank you, Omar. Yes, great. This is the form of wash his face. And what? Had. Thank you, Omar. Thank you, Faisal. Jumana, thank you all. Great and brilliant students. Here we should write had. Breakfast before he go to school. Went. Thank you so much, Omar. Went, Faisal, Jumana. Thank you all. Went. We should write here went. Good job. Number 3. My brother space always get into troubles as a child. What do you think? What should we add here? My brother always what? Got. Thank you, Faisal. Thank you, Faisal. Always got. Thank you, Faisal. Let me try to correct it. Got. Thank you, Faisal. Good job. Number 4, Paul usually go fishing at weekends, but he later usually went. Allah, you are doing great, Faisal Harbi and Isra Said. Thank you all. Yes, usually went. What about the second part of the sentence? It give up. It give up. What can we give up? This is Umar. Yes, Umar. It is Umar. Yes, it gave up. Thank you all. You made it simple and easy. Thank you so much. Just we talked about the rule of past simple and the past continuous. The rule of past simple and the past continuous. Yes, what you have, Umar. And here we have the answers to check the answer we just answered. Okay, Umar, do you have any questions about the past simple and the past continuous? Yes, what you have, you can ask. I'm waiting for you, Umar. You need the mic. Okay, I'm gonna give you the mic now.
Can you back the past screen? I have a question.
Okay, Mr. Umar, this is for you now. And the mic is again.
Okay, why it's my brother always got? Why? Uh, Always it's not in the past, I think.
Okay, good.
Okay, good.
Is Umar's question clear for you all? My brother always got into trouble as a child. Why we add got with always here? Anyone has an answer? What do you think, brothers and sisters, about his question? Anyone can try? Why do we add got here and there was before? Okay, because you know the time flies by. Always as usual before the main verb. This is for sure. Okay, after an auxiliary or a modal verb, after the verb to be. This is usually the place of always. Usually before the main verb. It usually comes before the main verb. And usually also comes after the main verb if the main verb is be, but here the main verb is get, and we talked about the past symbol, and we revised the past symbol or the past progressive of the verbs. So here the use of the present or the past progressive. In question 2, why did we put got? Okay, good question. Okay, because here we are talking about the past symbol and the past continuous. The past symbol and the past continuous, and here we just answered this by what? The past symbol. The past symbol of get is got. In question 2, why did we put what? You mean put? We have to correct the question. This is the correct spelling for put. Put it, okay? Why did we put what? Got, number 2. Here because we are talking about the past symbol. The past symbol. The past symbol of get is got. He got up early every morning and washed his face and had breakfast before he went to school. We talked about the past symbol. But here as Omar's question, why did we add here got? We know that comes always after the main, before the main verb, and the main verb here is get, and we did the past form of get is got. And here we have the questions. Faisal Harbi is trying to. Yeah, this is for sure, Faisal. You mean get is a regular verb. Right? You mean this one? It's an irregular verb. One of the regular verb. We have to use the verb to. The verb to. The past form of get is got. The verb get, got. It's not regular verb. We should add ed like play, played, cook, cooked. But here, like for example, go. The past form is went. This is the verb to. This is the verb to. Remind and remember that we are explaining past simple and past progressive. Past simple and the past progressive. And here we have the answers. Okay, now we move to another exercise. Expand the problem into sentences. Use the past simple and the past progressive. Okay, we have number 1. I not use to get up early until start working. Who can do number 1? Who can do number 1? Welcome back, Mr. Omar Al-Jamal. Who can do number 1? Anyone try? we can rearrange these things or use the past simple and the past continuous, the past progressive. I not used to get up. Anyone? فاطمة الحربي، جمانة راجح، إسراء سعيد، فيصل حربي، عمر الجمل. Okay, Faisal, I'm gonna give you the pen if you want to complete. Okay, so we will add didn't. Okay, good job. So the first step is didn't. I didn't. Okay. Okay, Faisal. Good job, Faisal. Thank you, Faisal. Good. What else? So I'm gonna try to answer the first one for you and try to do the second. I didn't use to get up early until I started. Sorry. I didn't used to get up early until I started working. Faisal Harbi, you are doing great, but you have to look at this one. Good job, Faisal. Thank you, Faisal. Thank you, Isra. I didn't get up early. Good job. Good job. Yes, thank you, Isra and Faisal. So I didn't used to get up early until I started working. Okay, number 2. Who can do number 2? In those days, we'll come back to Umar. Welcome to Abdul Hamad. I hope you can hear me and you can see the slide as well. What about number 2? In those days, here I want it in the present, in past progressive. Who can do it in a past progressive? It's simple. In those days, they, what here, and what we add to work, the verb. Who can try? Anyone can try? In those days. In those days, what? Brothers and sisters, they were, because we just, I'm waiting for Isra and Faisal. I think they will try. In those days they worked. Okay, this is past simple. Okay, good, Faisal. What about, I want it in the past progressive, past continuous with an ing. What should we add? They were what? Can you try, Faisal and Isra? Jumana, Abla, Amir al-Dhafir. Working, great. Working, Jamana, yes. Good job, working. Working, they were working. Wallahi, you are doing great. Thank you all. Good job. They are working in a restaurant. Thank you all. Good job. Okay, now number 3. This is your turn now. Please, Sandra, see accident as walk down the street. Sandra, I want in the past simple, okay? And the second part in the past continuous, please. After as, so I'm gonna divide it in 2 sections here. The first part here in past simple, and here in the past continuous. Sandra was, okay. What is the past form C? Is it regular or irregular verb? The verb see. I see you, but I want it in the past. I what? See, okay, this is so. Thank you, Faisal. Thank you, Faisal Harbi. This is a star for you because you are a superstar. Good job. So, Sandra, so accident. So, an accident. Okay, now we will move it to the past simple. The past now continuous. Imagine that this is the first part. Let me try to write the first part. Sandra. So, an accident as, now I want the past continuous. As what? She, who can try? As she was who can fill it, please? Sandra walked down the street as she saw an accident. Good try, Isra, as she was walked down. But here, Faisal, I want it in the past progressive. Past progressive, an ing. She was what? What can we add here? Walking. As she was walking down the street. Yes, Faisal, good job. Sandra saw an accident as she was walking in the street. Good job, brothers and sisters. Now we move to the next slide. This is the answer. I didn't used to get up early until I started working. Number 2, in those days they were walking in a restaurant. Number 3, Sandra saw an accident as she was walking down the street. Here we have to write the correct form of the verbs in brackets. We have too many verbs here. We will try to answer it. So yesterday morning there, what is the helping verb? Be. There are, okay, Jamana, but we talked about past simple and past continuous. Is it where? Number 1. There an attempted robbery at a computer shop. Not where, there were. We can say what? It's a singular. Is it where or was? Thank you, Jumana. Yes. Welcome back, Omar. There was. Thank you, Jumana. Good job. You deserve this star because you are a superstar. Okay, 2 men who wear gorilla masks into the shop. Here we just talk about the past simple and the past continuous. Number 2, 2 men who what? What can we add here? Some problem. Weird. Okay, can you try Faisal again? I want it in a past continuous form. Past continuous form. Yeah, it's a mistake, but it's okay. We learn from our mistakes. We do not want to keep our mistakes with us. Just we wanted to shred it, okay? So here, there, or who, where, wearing. Wallah, you are doing great, Isra Saeed. This is a star for you. You deserve this star. They were wearing gorilla masks into the shop. Out their guns and ask, because there is no verbs here. I'm gonna ask you about ask. What about ask here? What can we add? Here we have to add the word run, but it's not mentioned here. Run into the shop, pulled out. Thank you, Jumana. Thank you, Umar. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Thank you all. Thank you, Jumana. Thank you, Umar. Thank you, Isra. This is great. Yes. And asked. We'll come back. And asked. For all the money and all the money and the toll. At first, they think. What is the past form of think? What is the past form of think? Is it regular verb? Thought. Yes, Isra. Yes, Isra. Yes, Isra. Yes, Isra. Good job, Isra. Wallah, you are doing great. Thank you, Isra. Thank Umar. Thank it. Good job, Isra Saeed. Great. Isra, this is think. The past form of think is thought because it is irregular. Because it is irregular. We'll come back, Fatima. The robbers play a joke on them, and one of the shop assistants, played. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, brother. Yes, Umar. Yes, Jumana. Okay, played, but I want it in a past progressive. Here in the past simple. I want it. The robbers what? Robbers, is it singular or plural? We have to add. Where, then what? Can you try, Umar and Jumana? And Isra? Played? No, Umar. Past progressive, past progressive. Playing. Thank you, Faisal. Thank you, Isra. It's a good try. Playing. Playing. Good job. A joke on them, and one of the shop assistants even here offer. I want it in a past simple. Past simple. The word offer, past simple. Offered Umar al-Jamal. Good job, Umar. Good job, Isra Saeed. Welcome back, Faisal. Good job. It's an offered in a past simple. Good job, brothers and sisters. And here is the answers. Now we will move to the next slide. Who wants to read this? I need a help from you, brothers and sisters, to read this question for me, please. Who can try? Umar, you want to read these things? I want you to read these lines and the example, please, because we will do number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 together. Is that okay with you, Umar? Can you try, Umar? I want you to read these lines with an example. Okay? Okay, Umar. The mic is yours now.
Use the various to write sentences about your own childhood, including either would or didn't. Used to in some cases. Both are possible. Help me, my brother, with the cooking. When I was a child, I used to help my mother with the cooking. Okay?
Thank you so much, Mr. Umar Al-Jamal. It's really appreciated. Your English sounds terrific and your reading is so brilliant. I really appreciate it. Okay, thank you so much, Umar. Thank you all. So it's a simple exercise. Just use the phrases to write sentence about your own childhood. What happened in your childhood, including either would, you can use would here, or didn't use to. In some cases, both are possible. So we can use both cases. Go barefoot in the summer. Who can try, brothers and sisters, to complete this for us, please? Who can do number 1, please, for us, please? Okay, I used to. What else? I used to go barefoot in the summer. Good job, Omar. Thank you, Omar. I used to go barefoot in the summer. So he can write here, I used to go barefoot in the summer. Okay, it's a really good job. What about number 2? Who can do number 2? Play with my friends for hours. I didn't play with my friends for hours. Good job, Faisal Harbi, really. Good job, Faisal, Umar, thank you all. I didn't. Okay, he should, do you mean this one? Okay, good job, Umar, thank you. I didn't play with my friends for hours. What about number 3? Like candies, or candy, sorry. So number 1, we can, number 2, when I was little, I would play with my friends for hours. I can say that, or as our brother mentioned. Number 3, like candies. I didn't used to like candies when I was a child. You can say that. And Jumana, I used to like candies. This is good, great, it's really acceptable. What about I didn't like, also with Umar? Sorry, with Faisal. It is didn't. I didn't get you, Mr. Umar. What about number 4? Build castles in the sand. We can say, well, when we used to go to the beaches, what? We used to, good. Also, we can say also, brothers, we can say, we would. We wanted to use the word, we would build. We can say also, we would build castles in the sands. Both are possible. Number 4. What means? You mean what is the meaning of castle? Omar? Are you asking about the meaning of the word or what? Or I used to build castles in the sand. Okay, good job, Faisal. Umar, I didn't get you, Mr. Umar. What do you mean by what means for since? You mean what is the meaning of the word castle? I'm waiting for you, Umar. Okay, let's move to the answers. Here we have the answers. The castle. And here we have the answers. When I was young, what means paragraph in 4? Wallahi, I didn't get your questions. Umar, what means paragraph 4? Build castles in the sand. We just want to use the phrases to write sentence about. Here we have the answers, so this is the slide for the answers. Umar, we can lift your questions at the end of the class to save time. Ah, you mean the word built? Okay, as our brother Faisal. But please, Faisal, try to use English, not in Arabic, during our class. Okay, it's really appreciated, Faisal. Here is the answers slide, and we will now try to complete the sentences using the correct form of the words in the boxes. We have different words: travel, trip, journey, tour, voyage, cruise, flight, excursion, and expedition. And we have many spaces here. Who wants to do number 1 for us, please? Our geography teacher keeps telling us that space broadens the mind. Broadens the mind. Who can? Who can try? Traveling. Thank you, Isra. Good job. Good job, Isra. This is the first answer. Traveling. Good job. So traveling here. This is the first one. What about number 2? Number 2 is your class coming in the afternoon to Windsor Castle. What do you think? Anyone try? Thank you so much, Isra. Yes, this is the answer. Good job. Thank you, Isra. This is the answer. Well, you are doing great. You deserve 2 stars. Thank you, Isra. Abla, please try to write in English, but I'm going to get you. What do you have? What do you want to ask about? Okay, number 3, Scott. I'm waiting for you, Abla. Scott kept a journal of his scientific to the North Pole. What can we add here? Number 3. Expedition. Yes, Isra. Wallahi, you are doing great. Abla, I'm waiting for your questions. Expedition. Number 4. Many immigrants arrived in New York after 6 weeks space across the Atlantic Ocean. What can we add here? Number 4. Isra. Thank you, Isra. Good job. Isra. Thank you, Isra. Thank you so much, Isra. This is voyage. This is number 4. Good job, Isra. And we have the answers. Okay, now we will move to the last exercise, please. Circle the correct answer. Circle the correct answer. This is the 3rd grade, Abla. The mega goal, number 5. The mega goal, number 5. If you are asking about the syllables, Abla, this is mega goal. This is sometimes from mega goal, from the collection of the books. Collection of the books. We tried to take exercises from different syllables. So we take from mega goal, from traveler, from different syllables. Is that your question, Abla? Okay, number 1, there was a lot of traffic, and I arrived to the circus after the show had started. This is number 1. You want the pen, Umar? Okay, this is the pen now, Omar. The pen with you, Omar. Omar, not try please not to move the slide. There was, so you can just choose from here. Arrived, okay. You wanted to do the rest? Welcome to Umar Al-Garni. Okay, so number one, there was a lot of traffic and I arrived to the circus after the show had started. It's a good to try, Umar, but the answer I'm gonna try to change the color. Okay, this is the answer now. I got to the circus after the show had started. Number two, that's okay, Omar. Number two, the old man approached. Yes, thank you, Isra, and also to Omar. And thank you all. What about number three? We experienced some turbulence during our to New York flight. Thank you. Thank you, Faisal. What about number four? Long always make me feel sick. Long what? Trip or voyages? Voyages or trips? Okay, good to try, Faisal. We'll come back to Umar Al-Garni, but we can say long voyages always make me feel seasick. See, because of the sea, we have to choose a voyage, okay? Isra, thank you, Isra. This is the correct answer. Good try, Mr. Umar Al-Jamal and Faisal Al-Harbi.